Well, good morning, guys. Welcome to the walk around of my 2022 Road King Special. I know I've been promising this video for a little bit of time here now, but I did break up what I'm about to talk to into separate pieces. So I will attach links in the video so you can see those separate videos on each one of the separate pieces. As I mentioned, this is a 2022 Road King Special, and it's a late year purchase. I bought this bike November 17th of 2022, and I had some certain plans for this bike which I wanted to incorporate into the bike before I bought it. I wanted the things done before I picked it up, and as it turned out, because of various reasons, I was not able to effect the actual pickup of this bike until January, something like January 15th. So I have yet to have my first service on this bike. I've got, as we speak, something like 940 miles on this bike. And I've enjoyed every single mile. I've really been savoring each mile as I go, and it's been a lot of fun. But anyhow, let's get to some of the pieces of the upgrades. First of all, I did put a 122 engine in this bike. And I do have the Screaming Eagle high performance air cleaner, as you can see right here, blacked out. I tried to black everything out as much as possible, but yes, this is the 122, and this was the long lead item in the purchase of this bike. So, you know, I finally did get it, and I just love it. It's got the 447 cam in it. It's got the bigger jugs. It's got the 11-to-1 ratio pistons. It's got heavy-duty springs and lifters. It's a great engine. Okay, moving along. The second thing I want to talk about is the bars, and I'll put a link to both of these. As I say, these are the Fat Bagger 13-inch ape hangers. I like them. I like the pullback, and I like the rise. Both aspects of the bike. I mean, the bars are good and comfortable for me. While we're here, I did put a cell phone holder. I got the RAM mount. It's a long story. There was a problem getting the other phone holder and making it fit, but I did get the RAM mount, and I don't know if you can see it there, but I have down below a hookup where I can charge my phone on the fly if I need to, and that is hooked up to the headlight. As you can see here, I have the wind splitter windshield from Harley Davidson. It's got the vented door. I'll put the video up of this. I like the windshield. It's a very stylish windshield. It's not very high, to be honest. I could use a couple more inches in height, but I do like the smoked appearance, and I just wish that this piece right here was blacked out. So moving along, I did put the extended trim ring on the front headlight. I really like that. I'll put the video up on that. Just a minor thing down here on the front wheel. I did put the axle nut covers on the front wheel. Right there, as you can see, I like those. Now, as far as the suspension on this bike goes, you know, that's always a big issue with a new Harley Davidson. I got to tell you, the emulsion shock on the 2022 isn't too bad. I know you guys are going to disagree with me on that, but I was contemplating upgrading the shocks, but I don't know, $900 plus tax. It's a lot of money at this particular point, so I may do it in the future, but I'm not sure I'm gonna do it right now. The shocks are not bad. Let's put it that way. I did put the 122 insert down there for the stage 3. I like that. I think that gives it a nice touch. I put the highway pegs. These highway pegs on. Most of this is the Empire collection, and I like the way these highway pegs attach to the floorboard, and they just kind of kick out. And I do have the Harley Davidson grips that I put on. I like these. I think they give the bike a nice touch also. The color of this bike is called Midnight Crimson, and it's almost like a, I don't know, a dark cherry. You know, there's a lot of similarities in the colors that Harley comes out with, it seems, one year to the next. And I believe there was a black cherry that came out that was similar to this in past years. I did put the curved license plate on. I did a video on that. I'll put the link up. And these are the Tab Performance 4.5-inch diameter cans with the zombie mufflers, and I have those turned on an angle to match the contour of the saddlebags. You can turn those down if you want. They have an adjustment on them. There's a screw there. You can make the adjustment if you want, but I just think personally that they look better if they're kicked on the angle like I have it. Also, just another quick thing. I did get these magnetic docking system covers blacked out, and I like those. This side here has got the Screaming Eagle insignia here. So there's several other things I'd like to do to make the bike a little bit more blacked out, but I'm having trouble getting parts for the gas gauge and the gas cap. They make a blacked out kit, digital kit, that unfortunately is not yet available for the 2022 models because of a thread change. So I want to get that. I do want to get the shift linkage in a blacked out version as well. I've been meaning to do that, but I just am having trouble pulling the switch lately. I did get these mid-frame vents, shields, which I like. I've been wanting to get those on my bikes in the past, both for protection from the from the heat of the engine, and from an aesthetic standpoint, they block, to me, they block the hole behind the rear cylinder. I don't like the fact that you can see through like that, but I'm sure it's done for a reason. Anyhow, I put those on, and I like that. So anyway, so far, you know, the bike has been phenomenal. Like I say, I've got an appointment next week actually for my first service, and I'm going to get that done, and I'll be ready to take the bike up to Daytona should I decide to go to Daytona Bike Week.